Hey guys, welcome to Pregnancy and Postpartum TV. Today we are doing a full body prenatal yoga stretch. My body has been sore and achy, so we're just going to do a feel good stretch to stretch it all out and help our bodies feel good. This is one video in a series of prenatal yoga and fitness videos that I continuously add to. We have over 30 in the playlist already, and each week I continue to add more. So if you like videos like these, please consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell to get notified every time we put out a new video. In pregnancy, we also have extra of the hormone relaxin, which is helping us open up our hips for birth, but also can make us extra stretchy. So be really careful and listen to your body and make sure that you aren't overstretching or causing any pain. The only equipment that you really need is a mat, or even just being on carpet or comfortable floor would be okay. And then if you wanted, you could grab a couple of pillows for the end when we move into Shavasana. So we can just start in a comfortable seated position. And we'll start warming up and stretching out our neck so we can stretch to one side. I find that it feels really good if I just pull down on the skin here in front of my collarbone for an extra neck stretch. Then you can roll your head back and forth, switching sides. Again, just however feels good. You can do some full circles. Good, and we'll come back up to a neutral spine, and then we can place our hands on our knees and round out our back, stretching out our back this way. And then coming up, we'll place our hands behind us, and then you can go up on your knees and stretch out your shoulders and your back this way. Taking a really deep breath here. And release down. This time we will cross our arms over and stretch out. Once again, bringing our hands behind us and pressing ourselves up onto our knees and stretching back. And coming back down. And now we can stretch our side body out to the side. Other way. Good. And now we can come into hands and knees, and we'll do a few cat and cow, again warming up our back. And one more here, and then coming to a neutral spine, you can tuck your toes and press into downward dog, and you can alternate lifting up your heels, taking whatever movement feels good. And we can bring our feet together, and then you can let one leg float off behind you, bringing it up. Doesn't matter how far it goes. You can bend your knee and rotate your hip out if that feels good. And when you're ready, straightening that back leg and bringing it back down. Switching sides, letting it float up behind, and then turning it out, bending the top knee. And straightening the leg, coming back to downward dog. Take one more breath here. Start taking tiny steps with your feet towards your hands, bending your knees if you need to, and then rolling up one vertebra at a time. Good. And we'll step out into triangle. And so spreading your toes, hips are facing towards the front, opening up your arms, reaching towards your front leg, and letting your hand drop down, reaching the other arm up. And because we're just stretching today, if you wanted to put weight into that arm and just feel the stretch. And on your next inhale, we'll come back up, and now we'll turn our hips to face the side and move into warrior one. And so bending your front leg, you can inhale, your arms reaching up. Press the outer edge of your back foot into your mat, stretching out your toes and focusing on your breath again. And inhale, you can straighten your front leg. You might want to bring your stance in a little bit. You can place your hands on your hips and small chest opener opening up, and then exhale, fold all the way forward. And you can either put your hands on the top of your leg, or if you can go farther down, that's fine, but just wherever is comfortable, and we'll stretch in pyramid pose. Good, and we'll inhale back up. We'll turn our hips to face the front again and move into warrior two, opening our arms up to the side. And you can feel a nice stretch through here if you push your knee towards the back of the room. And tipping back for a nice stretch through your side body. And then tipping the other way, placing your forearm on your knee and stretching over for side angle. And inhale, coming back up, we'll do that sequence on the other side, twisting our feet around for triangle, inhaling your arms out, stretching forward, and moving into triangle. Beautiful, and coming up, and we'll twist our hips around, face the other side now for warrior one on this side. Inhaling your arms up, bending your front knee, and breathe. And straightening your front leg, placing your hands on your hips if you want to bring that back foot in slightly, and lifting up your chest, opening up, and then with a lengthened spine, folding forward and just stopping wherever that stretch feels comfortable for you. Beautiful. And inhale up and opening up for warrior two. So hips are now facing the front. And relaxing into warrior two. And tilting back, a nice side stretch, and then moving into side angle. And we'll take one more breath here. And straightening, coming back up, and we're going to heel toe in just a little bit, and we'll inhale our arms up and bend our knees for goddess pose. Take a breath here. We can actually take our hands down to our knees, and if it feels good for you, you can let each shoulder fall in and just press out, opening up your hips. Good. And from here, we'll heel toe a little bit farther in and we'll move into a yogi squat. So coming down, if your heels pop off, that's absolutely okay. And we can press our elbows into our knees and bring our hands together and breathe. So while we're here in yogi squat, we can work on some Kegels in birth preparation. Again, this is one of the best positions to prepare for labor, but if we also want to work on our pelvic floor, you can picture a blueberry at the opening of your vagina, and we're going to suck it up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and fully relax, release, take a breath. And we'll do that again, and Kegel, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And again, Kegel up, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Great job. We'll work on our fast twitch muscles, and so this time we're going to pick it up and put it down as many times as we can in 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, now we're going to get down carefully. So you can just shift your weight and we will carefully get ourselves safely down onto our side. You can support your head with your hand, and we're going to do some stretches here. So we'll first do a quad stretch. You can grab your ankle and then point your knee away from you, so just however feels good, and take some breaths here. Perfect. And then you can grab your knee and you can do some hip opening circles. And if it feels good, you can grab your thigh, your leg, or your toe and stretch your leg up. Again, it doesn't matter how far you go, just a feel good stretch here. Slowly bring it down, and now we'll work on a figure 4 on our side. So you can bring your ankle up, and if you want to get deeper, you can walk this bottom leg forward, and so we'll stretch out, which helps reduce any pain from sciatica or helps prevent sciatica. And again, just breathe here. Perfect, and now we can switch to the other side. So you can either roll over, or I'm gonna switch over this way so you guys can still see me. And I'll grab my ankle for quad stretch on this side. Good. And grabbing your knee, do some hip circles. And stretching your leg up this way. Good, and then we'll move into a figure 4. So grabbing your ankle, and your knee is pointing the other way, and then you can walk it up until you feel the perfect amount of stretch for you. Good, and you can move that bottom leg and walk, coming slowly out of the pose, and then we'll push up again here, and we'll move into Janna Sheershasana. So you can bend in one leg and one leg out straight, and we'll inhale our arms up, and then exhale, you can fold over that leg. So we still want to feel some length in the spine, as if a string is pulling the top of our head. Foot is flexed. And breathe. On the next inhale, coming up, and we'll switch to the other side. So squaring your hips, inhale up, and folding forward. Inhale up, and you can open up that leg, and we'll take the stretch a little bit deeper. So we'll do wide-legged forward fold. Again, it doesn't really matter how far your legs are apart. They could be here, they could be here, and we'll give ourselves a little bit of a boost. And you can either stay here, or if it feels good, feel free to move forward into a deeper stretch. And breathe. You can walk your hands from side to side as well. take it a little bit deeper, you can bring that top arm up. And we'll walk back and do that one more time on the other side. And stretch the side body. And coming up. Now we'll bring our feet together for butterfly pose. Sitting up nice and tall. And then exhale with a lengthened spine, folding forward. And inhale, coming up. We can bring our knees together, and I'm just gonna tilt to the side here, but we'll bring our fingers and hands behind us, and we'll press up into a reverse tabletop here, stretching out our shoulders, and we'll take a couple of breaths. And pushing into your feet a little bit higher, and then coming down, and we can tuck our feet and move over into hands and knees. And here we're going to do some hip circles, just however feels good. And going the other way. Can come down onto our elbows and stretch out our upper back in a modified sphinx. So pulling your elbows, or imagining you're pulling your elbows towards your knees. And we'll come back up on our hands, tuck our toes, and move into a downward dog, stretching out the backs of our legs. And coming back down on our knees, we can move into a wide-legged child's pose, so moving your knees apart, making lots of room for your belly, and then walking your hands forward, stretching out your back. You can walk your fingers forward. And you can walk your hands to one side, stretching out through your side body on one side. And walking them to the other side. Sometimes this feels good if baby is getting tight in there and pressing up against your ribs. Good. We'll come back up to a centered position, and from here we can move into Shavasana. So if you wanted to grab your pillows or a bolster for under your head and under your knee, you can do that. And again, carefully getting down on your side. And you can rest one knee on a pillow. And if you wanted to, you can place your hand on your belly, connect with your baby. We'll take a couple of deep breaths and sighs out. Inhale in and fully relax all the muscles of your body. Inhale in, sigh out, and fully relax and just watch your breath. Try not to control it. And when you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch your top hand and foot away from each other, and push yourself up to a comfortable seated position again. And I'll pick the yoga card for today. And the pregnancy yoga card says, "My baby is happy and healthy inside me." So thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste to you and namaste to the babies. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below, or if there's another kind of pregnancy video that you'd like to see, also let me know. And I also have lots of free resources I will put in the description box below. So we have a complete guide on how to cope and reduce pain in labor, a pregnancy meal plan, a copy of your pregnancy card downloads, and more. So you can go check that out. I'm going to keep making more videos like these every week. So if you like videos like these, subscribe and hit the notification bell and hit the thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you like these videos, which helps me out and supports me. I hope you're staying healthy and safe during this time, and hope that you're feeling as good as possible in your pregnancy. I love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments how you're feeling and how things are going in your pregnancy now. And thank you so much again for joining me for this video. I hope that your body feels great after that stretch, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.